Elon Musk says, I risked it all to follow Jesus Christ. Open it now. My beloved child. There's something happening right now that no one saw coming. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because this might be the most powerful truth you've ever heard. It all began when the cameras were off, when the world wasn't watching. Elon Musk looked at the night sky and whispered, I've built rockets that touch the stars, but still, I couldn't fill the void inside me. He paused. His voice broke. A simple super thanks. Up to $20 is a way to say yes to what heaven is releasing through this word. And then he said something that froze the entire room. I risked it all, to follow Jesus Christ. Don't skip. Because what happened next changed everything. This wasn't about money, fame, or power anymore. It was about surrender. The man who created electric cars, changed space travel, and faced governments head-on, was suddenly on his knees. People around him said he'd lost it. But he said, no. For the first time, I've found everything. My dear child, you're watching this for a reason. You didn't just stumble here. Because just like Elon, you've been feeling that same pull. That quiet voice calling your name when the world goes silent. Don't skip. Because what you're about to hear will shake your soul. Elon once said, I've risked billions for Mars. But risking my pride for Christ, that's the only mission that truly matters. He walked away from deals, from people who mocked him, from the endless noise of the world. All because something inside him whispered, follow me. And now, strange things are happening around him. Missions delayed for unknown reasons. Private emails deleted overnight. Secret files encrypted by his own team without permission. Because someone doesn't want this message to get out. But he doesn't care. He said, if I lose everything, at least I'll know I didn't lose my soul. Stay till the end. Because the moment you finish hearing this, something within you will shift. You'll understand why you were chosen to see this message first. My beloved child, this isn't about Elon anymore. It's about you. Because while he found his purpose in following truth, you're standing at the same doorway right now. The same light that found him is looking straight at you. Don't skip. Because the next few seconds will reveal the secret behind why this message reached your screen tonight. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My dear child. What you're hearing now was never meant for everyone. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what I'm about to reveal was hidden deep within Elon Musk's own private recordings. There was one night, quiet, unplanned, far from cameras or noise. He sat alone in a small room in Texas, staring at a single candle. And that's when he said it again, softly but with a trembling voice. I had everything, but I was empty. I chased galaxies, but I forgot the light inside my own heart. Don't skip. Because this is where everything changes. He described hearing a whisper, not through technology, not through satellites, but deep inside his spirit. The voice said, "You can reach Mars, Elon, but can you reach me?" That moment broke him. He didn't respond with logic or equations. He simply fell silent. Tears streamed down his face. For the first time, the man who built empires felt small. My beloved child, listen carefully. He said he could feel a presence around him, peaceful, powerful, overwhelming. The air changed. He couldn't explain it. He said, "It felt like someone was standing right behind me, and suddenly, everything made sense." Don't skip. Because this next part might give you chills. The next morning, Elon canceled an entire board meeting. He called his team and said, "Pause all launches for 24 hours. They asked why. He said, "Because I need to talk to someone who's been waiting longer than the universe itself." That someone was Jesus Christ. He shut off his phone, turned off the Wi-Fi, and for 7 hours, no one knew where he was. When he returned, his tone had changed completely. He said, "From this day, I will risk everything I built, if it means walking in the truth I've just found. Stay till the end, my child. Because the truth he discovered next will leave you breathless." He opened his personal vault, the same one that stores his most secret inventions. And inside it, he placed a single note. A handwritten line that said, "All inventions fade, but the creator remains." When reporters asked him why he'd written that, he smiled and said nothing. But those who were close to him noticed something impossible. He had begun changing his plans. Canceling contracts that went against his conscience. Refusing partnerships that exploited others. And telling his staff, "If you follow truth, you'll never go bankrupt." My dear child, you're not hearing this by accident. This message has been delayed, deleted, and reposted more than 10 times before it reached your eyes. Because it carries a frequency of truth that some can't handle. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because in the next part, you'll hear what Elon said about the moment he saw something no one on Earth was meant to see. Something that made him whisper, "Now I finally understand why I was chosen." Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something happened that night that Elon Musk has never spoken of publicly. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because the next few lines carry something beyond logic, something that shakes even the strongest minds. He was inside one of SpaceX's private hangars, alone, past midnight. The air was heavy, the world silent. The metal of the rockets glimmered faintly under dim white lights. And then, everything around him stopped. The monitors froze. The lights flickered once. And in that stillness, he heard it. A voice, calm yet powerful, saying only one thing. I am with you even here. He fell to his knees. He said later, I thought it was an illusion. But it wasn't. It was realer than the ground I stood on. My dear child, he wasn't seeing visions. He was seeing truth. He said he saw a flash, not of fire, not of light, but of peace. And in that moment, he realized something shocking. He wasn't being called to build rockets anymore. He was being called to build faith. Don't skip. Because what came next is what people at NASA still can't explain. When his team ran a system check the next morning, one of the encrypted control panels displayed a single word across the screen. Redeemed. No one typed it. No one could delete it. And Elon just stared at it silently before whispering, he found me. A simple super thanks. Up to $20 is a way to say, yes, to what heaven is releasing through this word. He later told a close friend. I've sent signals into the universe for years, but I never expected the universe to send one back. My beloved child. This is the moment that changed him forever. He said he felt a presence, strong, but gentle, surrounding him. And suddenly, his fears, his ego, his doubts, melted away. He said, I risked it all for technology. But now, I'll risk it all for truth. Don't skip. Because this message is not about Elon's story anymore, it's about what it means for you. He said something that no one expected to hear from him. I believe God chose me not to show the power of machines, but to remind mankind that light was never man-made. My dear child, the moment he said those words, something shifted in the energy of the room. The recording devices glitched. The feed went dark. But one part of the audio remained perfectly clear, his final line. I found peace, not in Mars, but in surrender. Stay till the end. Because this story isn't over yet. He's preparing to reveal the proof, something that will silence doubt across the world. Something hidden in his private archive, locked under 7 layers of encryption. And very soon, that secret will reach you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My dear child. This is the moment everything begins to make sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what Elon revealed next was not a theory, it was a revelation. After that midnight encounter, Elon disappeared from the media for 3 days. No tweets. No calls. No sightings. But on the fourth day, he walked into his private press room and said just one sentence. "I've seen something that money can't buy and science can't explain." The journalists leaned forward. Cameras clicked. But he didn't speak another word. He only placed a small metallic chip on the table and said, "This recorded what I saw. My beloved child." That chip was later found empty. Every piece of data inside it had been wiped clean. Except for one strange audio file. A soft heartbeat. And a whisper saying, "You were never alone. Don't skip. Because this is where it gets deeper." That same week, Elon called his top engineers and said, "Stop chasing the future. Start protecting the soul." They didn't understand. He smiled and said, "You will." And then he revealed something shocking. A private document marked with his initials, EM Protocol 17. Inside, it read, "Every algorithm must serve life, not replace it. Every creation must reflect the Creator. Every risk must honor truth." He told his team, "If following Jesus costs me everything, then I've invested wisely." My dear child, listen closely. You were never supposed to hear this. This message leaked because one of his closest aides couldn't hold it in anymore. They said, "People deserve to know that even the man who builds rockets kneels before the one who built the stars. Stay till the end." Because Elon said there's one last step left, one final thing he must do before the world understands. He said, "I'll reveal it when the time is right. When people stop chasing miracles and start living them." My beloved child, you didn't reach this message by mistake. Something guided you here. Because maybe the same light that reached him is reaching for you too. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, you've reached the part that few ever see. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what you're about to hear is the reason Elon Musk risked everything, his power, his reputation, even his empire. Late one evening, after months of silence, Elon stood alone at the SpaceX launch pad. The rocket stood tall, ready to ascend into the sky. But Elon wasn't watching the rocket. He was looking at the horizon, whispering words no camera could catch. He said softly, "If this world only knew what I've seen, they'd stop chasing the stars and start chasing the truth." My dear child, in that moment, he made a decision. To reveal the secret that had been burning inside him since the night he heard that voice. He said, "The greatest discovery is not on Mars, it's in the human heart when it finally finds peace." Don't skip. Because this is the message he left encrypted in his personal journal, the one discovered by a trusted engineer just weeks later. It read, "I've decoded every system in the universe. But one force cannot be programmed, love. It is divine, eternal, and beyond all physics. And I've finally found its source, Jesus Christ." The engineer couldn't believe what he was reading. But Elon confirmed it. He said, "That's the truth I was afraid to share. But not anymore. My beloved child." He risked everything to speak those words. And right after he said them, strange things began to happen again. His servers went down. Emails vanished. Private investors pulled out. But he smiled. He said, "If following truth shakes my empire, then maybe it was never my empire to begin with." Don't skip. Because what he did next shocked his entire company. He gathered his top team in a private room and said, "I'm releasing a message to the public soon. It won't be about AI, Mars, or Tesla. It will be about something greater, redemption." They warned him not to. He looked up and said, "I'm not warning the world. I'm awakening it." My dear child, that's when he made a promise, not to his followers, not to investors, but to the one who found him in silence. He said, "I've followed data my entire life. Now, I'll follow light. Stay till the end. Because that light is the reason you're hearing this now." He believed the message would only reach those who are meant to awaken, those whose hearts are ready to see beyond logic. Don't skip. Because you were never scrolling aimlessly. You were being guided to this moment. Something beyond this world brought you here. And now, it's whispering the same thing to you that it once whispered to him. You are chosen. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My dear child. This is the moment the veil lifts. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what Elon revealed next wasn't about fame, science, or belief, it was about destiny. He stood before his team, eyes tired but burning with clarity. He said, "I've built engines that can break gravity, but now I've seen the power that breaks chains." No one spoke. You could feel the air trembling in that room. And then he said it, the sentence that silenced everyone. "I didn't find God through religion. I found him through surrender." My beloved child, think about those words. He had everything that the world dreams of: power, genius, limitless resources. But he chose something invisible, something eternal. That night, he went back to his home and looked out the window. He saw the stars, but he wasn't admiring them. He was listening. Because once you've heard that whisper once, you can't unhear it. He said later, "It wasn't thunder, it wasn't a dream. It was truth calling my name." Don't skip. A simple super thanks. Up to $20 is a way to say yes to what heaven is releasing through this word. Because what happened next is what connects you to this story. Elon began writing letters that were never sent. Each one addressed the same way. To the one who will understand. In one of those letters, he wrote, "If this message reaches you, it means you've been chosen to carry light in a dark age. My dear child, those letters were found in a sealed digital vault with only one phrase written across the screen. The world won't believe until they feel what I felt. And that's why you're here. Because something in your soul recognized this vibration, the call of truth hidden beneath all noise. Don't skip. Because this next part will send chills down your spine." During one private SpaceX simulation, a code appeared on screen. No one in the team could trace its origin. But the code translated to a single sentence in binary form. The Creator is not in the sky. He's within you. Elon froze. He stood there, hands trembling, whispering, then the mission was never Mars, it was mankind. My beloved child. He realized that every invention, every success, every risk, was designed to lead him here. To the truth that nothing man builds will ever matter more than what man becomes. He said, "I once looked up to find answers. Now I look within, and I see light." Don't skip. Because this message didn't come here to entertain you, it came to awaken you. You're watching this because the same force that reached him is now reaching you. It's not random. It's destiny knocking at your door. My dear child, Elon's journey wasn't about rockets or riches. It was about rediscovering the divine frequency that the world forgot. He risked it all, his power, his comfort, his image, to follow one truth. That love is the highest intelligence in the universe. Stay till the end. Because what he's about to release next will be something the world has never seen before. A message encrypted not in code, not in sound, but in light itself. And those who are ready will feel it before they even see it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you.